And welcome to the Double BJ's podcast. I'm Joejira.
I'm Slap.
I'm BeeEmDoubleU.
BehindTheMask.
And we're doing a discussion episode where B and I, we're big sci-fi nerds, especially when it comes to a certain thing called, it's a scare franchise, it's called Star Trek.
Yes, it never went off this air.
So I decided, let's give ourselves a challenge and list our top 5 favorite sci-fi franchises that aren't Star Trek.
When we shall poke and prod you like bears in a circus, who will go crazy and tear off Jacen's face. Not mine, though, because it's incredibly handsome. And they are starstruck.
Yeah, that's like the one rule I had was no Star Wars, because I don't even think that counts as sci-fi. That's basically space fantasy.
Yes, but for like the general audiences, Star Wars and Star Trek, the top
They're
most
top
talked
dogs.
about French. Yeah, but
They're too obvious. Disqualified for obviousness.
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Number 5 is Halo.
Number 5 is Halo. Tell us why.
It really goes far back in my life. It was the first game series I fully got on. It was even the first time where I learned about the concept of expanded universe, where I started getting into the books, especially those written by Eric Nyland.
Books? You nerd.
This is mainly going to apply to the Bungie era, so Reach 1, 2, ODST, and 3, just because I loved the whole mystery about the Forerunners, where it seemed like it was leading to it being ancient humans.
And then someone decided
Yeah, 4 decided no.
Yeah, I was going to say before 343 took over.
4, 3, 4?
Yeah,
What?
343 Industries' dumb fucking move said, no, they're not ancient humans, they're aliens.
Yeah. I like moments in 4, 5, and Infinite, but I think the closest thing that Infinite, I think, just has a good story all around, but it does like weird creative problems with it. Like the main villain in 4 only makes sense if you are able to uncover all the secret terminals in 3.
Oh my god!
Which is absolutely dumb.
And because of the negative reception of 5, they decided to just end their whole thing they were leading up to for 6 into just a single story and decided to make a fresh new story with Infinite.
Yeah. They basically hit the reset button, and now they're hitting it again. Because Infinite didn't do so well multiplayer-wise.
And also the recent controversy with Campaign Evolved, that it actually caused some of the higher-ups of the Xbox and 343, now Halo Studios, to basically get fired and replace them with fresh new blood. That I hope it put things back on track.
Yeah,
we'll
see.
It's a sad state of affairs for Halo right now.
But currently, but we're talking about the golden age.
Yes.
When Halo 3 was so big that film studios blamed him on many of their films bombing that year.
Yeah, I do remember that. That was pretty hilarious.
Yeah, I think Halo was like the biggest event alongside, let's see, what was the biggest movie in 2007? I want to say it was the first Michael Bay Transformers.
Transformers, that was
probably
that's the only one.
Transformers was 3. Number 1 was Spider-Man 3.
Yes.
And I think the only other thing that could rival that would be that was the same year the last Harry Potter book came out.
Yes.
That was also an event.
Until 6 years later, when Grand Theft Auto 5 would come out and absolutely dominate every media outlet ever.
Yeah.
In fact, promotion here. I'm the guest of the most recent episode of Screenplay Archaeology, where I was the Halo expert for when we looked over the Alex Garland script for the canceled movie that was written in 2005, the one that eventually led to being produced by Peter Jackson and directed by a then fresh-faced Neil Blomkamp.
Oh yes. Yeah, just hot. Yeah, hot off of District 9.
No. District 9 was made as an apology for Halo falling apart.
So he just started.
Yeah. And then they made the Halo show, which is terrible. Don't watch
it. We do not speak of Halo, the TV show, in this house.
Steven Spielberg knows jack shit about Halo, apparently.
I think he was. Yeah, his name was on there
just for the reckon, just being a recognizable name.
Yeah, probably.
They never talk about him in behind the scenes or promotion of it. It's just there.
I was gonna say it's somewhat like the Steven Cho effect for Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah, they basically just asked him for money, and he's like, "Yeah, sure, whatever. Just put my name on it. I don't care."
So yeah, Halo number 5. B, your number 5.
My number 5 is The Twilight Zone.
Can you please? Can I just have a request? Can you explain why in your best Rod Serling impression?
Submitted for your approval.
Yes. A man who is doing a bad Rod Serling impression. Can he able to achieve this and escape from the Twilight Zone?
He started the show interest for me started around when Sci-Fi, before it became Sci-Fi.
Short for syphilis.
Yes. Started airing like marathons of the Twilight Zone series near New Year's Eve.
It was either New Year's Eve. I remember it also being an Independence Day thing.
But I've always saw my parents and their parents watch it, and this is a black and white 60s show. I never like rarely sat down until around when the marathon airings started to happen, and that's when I'm like, holy crap! For a 60s show, it was ahead of its time in some storytelling beats and various ways to tell a story, like Inception or like sci-fi and horror and various other things. Like would try to ape it or try to emulate it, but it was so like perfect of what they did that like famous like horror directors and famous horror writers tried to like revive it in the 80s, and then the 2000s, and then
most recently in the 2020s.
Yeah, with Jordan Peele's take on it, and I always thought that the original black and white TV series was like you can't top it.
I've heard the 2020 one is actually pretty good, though.
Yeah, and from what I've heard, yes, but also it kind of the problem for me is the same problem with some media is trying to be a legacy sequel.
Yeah,
some episodes are legacy sequels to like To Serve Man.
Yeah, I remember the 2001 did an actual direct sequel to the one with Cloris Leachman and Bill Mumy as the kid with psychic powers.
Yes, where Bill Mumy, as a dad, is a parent to a child who has the same powers as him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're like those kinds, like a sequel in that aspect. I'm talking about like stuff that you don't need, like To Serve Man. If spoilers, nobody has ever seen it, which you should. It's the one where it's the To Serve Man as a cookbook.
Yeah, it's the one I
And-
remember. I remember first for being parodied on the Simpsons Halloween episode.
And a Naked Gun 2.
Yeah,
But that one, like it ends in a way that you're like, you don't need really a sequel to this, and they kind of like do that in the essence of like they come back and do a new thing that makes humans into like food for people.
why not just simply make a full-on remake of it with a different?
I know.
Like, twist?
Yeah, I know. Like the Nightmare of 30,000 Feet with Adam Scott, like that. But the weird thing is, they had Osgood Perkins, Anthony Perkins' son, who did like Long Legs and The Monkey recently. He directed that episode.
Mm.
My favorite
Yeah,
would that one bit from Third Rock from the Sun count where they meet William Shatner in at the airport. He's like, "How's your flight?" And he says, "Horrible. The food was awful. I couldn't sleep, but I saw something on the wing of the plane." And John Lithgow's like, "Hey, the same thing happened to me."
yeah. After seeing both of them, the movie version and that, I had a chuckle even when I was like 10 when I heard the song.
My hot take is that I think the movie version of that story is way better.
Oh yeah, George Miller's intense, in your face version of it is like
Yes.
gaudy compared to like the original. Richard Donner directed one.
Yeah, it's just that the original, I can't unsee Shatner at that time as TOS era Captain Kirk. So
No,
There's
yeah,
something on the wing of the plane.
yeah.
And also, let's not forget the best Twilight Zone parody, The Scary Door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I mean, even Alan Wake did a parody somewhat called Night Springs, which was
The whole game is basically
well, it's Twin Peaks meets
Twin Peaks
Twilight Zone.
meets Twilight Zone meets Stephen King meets
Yeah.
a bunch of other things.
Yeah.
What's
Ethereal Norse mythology.
Joe? What's your favorite scary door?
Oh, mine is the one where they parody the twist upon a twist upon a twist, where it's like he's like in a casino, and then he's on a plane, and then he turns out he's Hitler, and then it turns out his wife gave a bronze a bug woman.
Yeah.
I think mine is the and the alien invaders were defeated by the Earth's most humble organism, the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yes, yeah.
I think my actual favorite Twilight Zone episode is the one where the guy breaks his glasses at the very end.
Oh, the Burgess Meredith of Nuclear Survivor one.
Yeah, because
Or all
it's so
book.
It's so very, very sad because he's still alive. He can still do, things.
Yeah, but he
can't fucking read anymore.
You're full of shit, Jason. You're trying to play the good guy. You told me in confidence that you just like laughing at nerds.
My favorite episode, and I actually I'm changing it from what I initially thought it was. This is my favorite one. Is 6 characters in search of an exit.
I don't remember.
Which is that one is it's where it's a major, a U.S. major.
Yeah, I remember that one. I know which one.
A U.S. major, a clown, a ballerina, a soldier, and a hobo.
All walk into a bar.
Well, they're all in this like circular, like containment, and they don't know why they're there, how they got there, who they are, and why is there like a hole above them. And I rather not anybody know what the twist is, because it is a good twist.
When I first watched it, I actually didn't see that twist coming, and it's an inspiration for a certain 1993 animated film, I would say.
We're Back, a Dinosaur Story?
No,
Yes.
no, not that one. But it's also like a sort of pseudo sci-fi rendition of No Exit by Jean-Paul Sartre, where it's like a group of characters that realize that they realize that their characters in a play and that there's no exit, or
Okay.
they're in hell and they realize that they can't exit because they're in hell.
Because they're in hell.
Well, I just want to give you my favorite episode, and
I
it's
do-
not really, it's not that
Hol-
special. It's really, it's one that just taps into my kind of like a big fear of mine. It's actually it's a pretty much an easy one to find. It's the first episode, the pilot, where it's about that Air Force guy that walks into like an empty town and tries looking for someone to talk to, and nobody's there. That
Oh yeah. He joined the Call of Duty lobby, but it was just him in Nuketown.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
it's just something about a town that should have people in it, but there's no one around. Just creeps me the hell out.
Okay, that's pretty good.
pretty good.
Max, did you have a actual favorite Twilight Zone episode, not a Scary Door?
What was the one with the woman who was driving and she kept seeing death? Was that Twilight Zone? Am I misremembering?
Creep Show 2.
I don't
I
think it
think
was
that-
Creep Show 2.
Okay, no, I know. There is episode
Okay,
that
okay,
yes.
whoa, calm down there.
No, I
bro.
just realized that yes, she witnesses something and sees like this man that keeps following her throughout this like journey on the road,
Yes.
and I believe the twist is that she was always dead.
I think that
And then,
I'm a fan of the more mundane ones. Like, wasn't there also one where a wife is like suspecting her husband is trying to kill her, but at the end he was only like he was going to get a gift for her for their anniversary or something.
yes, I believe so. Yes,
The heater or because she was complaining about the heater being on the fritz the entire episode.
yes.
I know it's a lot more
Yeah.
mundane than the other ones, but
No.
No, it's a really good thing about tapping into what the word I'm thinking of, like suspicion or
yeah,
I
paranoia.
see.
paranoia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, the monsters are due on Millbury Street. That's another one.
Oh,
Um,
fun fact about that one. That was the one Spielberg was supposed to do for the Twilight Zone movie before
Yeah,
John Landis. Well,
he did a oopsie.
Yeah, big oops. It's actually why I hate John Landis, but anyway.
Yeah. Now let's get to my next one.
Mhm.
Yes.
Let's see, random good and okay, Doctor Who. My number 4 is Doctor Who.
Nerd!
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Fucking really? Come on, man.
I literally grew up on it. My dad had taped episodes of the Fourth Doctor era because that's his favorite. That's his and my favorite Doctor. We're big Tom Baker fans.
Oh, nerd.
My first four-way.
Oh my!
My first foray.
How forays can you take?
Trying to say it without because of the stuffed nose. Foray.
Yes.
Forays
Foray.
is the version of Joe's favorite streamer doing a foursome on.
That the 1996 TV movie of Doctor Who with Paul McGannon.
Yeah, McGann, and the great star of A Talking Cat, Eric Roberts.
Roberts,
Oh.
yes, that was actually the first time I ever saw Eric Roberts in anything.
And it's also the first time you saw Doctor Who.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good one to introduce it because you'd be like,
No,
that has Sylvester McCoy show up and you're like, who the hell is this guy?
yeah, no,
And he's just
I
like
had.
Jane, and he's like, what? He used to be this
Yeah.
guy. Now he's that guy. What?
Yeah, I will admit. Yeah, at first I didn't quite, but kind of quite knew what was happening.
Didn't quite, but
But-
kind of quite.
You know, I kind of knew but also didn't know the full extent of what the story was about.
Are you trying to fucking tell us riddles?
No, I'm not. I'm trying to say is that it got my foot in the door, and then I started to go, what was this about? What is this guy named the Doctor and this box that's bigger on the inside than the outside, and these Daleks and the Master and Gallifreyans and stuff? Yeah,
Well, what's funny is the Daleks are just only mentioned; they're never seen.
I know. But I was like,
Anyway.
why are they sworn enemies of this planet called Gallifrey? Why is the Master like eradicated until he's a goop?
Yeah, they never. By the way, I don't think there's an actual explanation of why he is that in the universe.
No.
Still waiting for that one, BBC.
Yes. It's been almost 30 years.
Yeah. But yeah, I even would like my first introduction to like other incarnations besides Tom Baker was growing up in Iowa. Our PBS affiliate IPTV always had like, I forget if it was a Friday or Saturday nights, they would do a sci-fi block that had an episode of Doctor Who, Red Dwarf, and Blake Seven, and then the astronomy teacher for the University of Iowa would actually come in person and tell you like what cool like astronomy things you're going to be finding in the sky that week.
Cool nerd.
Yes, it's general audience cool nerd.
Yeah,
Fucking
I love
nerds.
space.
Yeah. You're the type of nerd that Jason would love
Space.
to break your glasses and then laugh at you and then like try to act all
Oh.
like, oh, such a
Yeah.
rich and deep story.
No.
Knock your books in front of you.
But Doctor Who is a very nerdy show, and I
Wow.
do like it. I do like Doctor Who.
You're a passerby, somewhat general, know what it is.
Yeah.
I watched most of Matt Smith's run and most of David Tennant's run, and that was about it.
David Tennant,
Yep.
or I'd like to call him the Cockney Scooby-Doo Doctor.
Yeah.
Because sometimes his Cockney accent is so thick that it just like he
Yeah.
just comes off unintelligible.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, the Scottish trying to seep through.
Well, I just don't get why David Tennant's like the Doctor should be Scottish, and Sylvester McCoy is over off the side being, "Am I a fucking joke to you?"
Yeah. Yeah.
And Peter Capaldi later will just go, "Fuck off."
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Anyway, but my favorite piece of Doctor Media is not the TV show. Is I am really into the Big Finish audios. As B can attest, because I shared him my Big Finish account. My Big Finish Doctor Who library is huge.
It's daunting,
Massive,
is what it looks like.
Massive. He had a
Finish.
massive finish to the Big Finish.
He's got a huge clue.
And then it got even bigger when it got to other sci-fi franchises. Like they did Blake Seven. They did
Prisoner.
did The Prisoner. Yeah, I have that one. Those are really good.
Mhm.
They for a brief time. They also had for a brief time, not anymore, but they had Highlander and Stargate.
Did they ever do a crossover with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? That's how you know you've made it.
No.
No.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
that
loser
fucking
franchise.
sucks.
Well, there was a Star Trek crossover.
Piece number 4.
I'm not even done yet.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
I know, that's a joke.
And this one got me more excited. They're going to be they just got the license to do some of the James Bond novels, specifically the Young Bond series.
Oh, James Bond.
Now, when you say
such
Young
a
Bond
nerd thing to
series,
like.
is this based off the cartoon you showed us of a young James?
No,
James Bond Jr.?
Oh God, no.
No, this is the actual really good book series that details the childhood of the literary Bond, like pre-World War II.
Okay.
World War II, such a nerd thing to like.
My number 4 is Red Dwarf.
Yeah.
I know nothing about Red Dwarf.
It's a British sitcom.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's a comedy set in space. 3 million
Is there
years.
a short man?
There is.
No.
Lister's kind of short.
Yeah,
He's not a short. He's not a short man.
he's not a little person short. He's just short.
No.
What I'm imagining in my head from the context clues
Red
given is that
Dwarf.
yes, imagine if
Oh.
you had Darth Maul if he was
Oh,
a
I see.
dwarf.
I see.
Would be
No,
hilarious.
Red Dwarf is the name of the mining ship that the main character works on as a.
He's the
So-
assistant repairman for the vending
Yes.
machine.
Fucking
Yes.
boring. Yawn.
So it's like
Yeah.
he gets punished for basically having a cat on the ship, and
Mhm.
he's suspended animation for what was supposed to be like a few years, but due
Mhm.
to an accident, he's
Mhm.
brought back out for 3 million years, and the entire
Mhm.
crew is dead.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, the entire human race is just is extinct to just him, a guy named Dave Lister.
Who's
Yep.
an absolute slob. Like
Mhm.
he's a disgusting person. He's
Yeah,
like
like
as as his actor for the show describes it, he would be played by John Belushi.
yeah.
Yeah, if they did the American version correctly, they would have had him be played by John Belushi.
A John Belushi type.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
somebody like him, yeah.
And
because he had his cat and he got suspended for that and put into stasis because of it. His cat, over the course of 3 million years,
Evolve.
evolved into a race of humanoid cat people.
the ship's onboard computer, Holly,
Yeah.
decides to make someone to help him not be alone during being on the ship, and he picks
Yeah.
his superior officer, the full commander vending machine repairman, who is an uptight smeghead, which is an insult in the show.
Yes, big heads.
It's their way to
And-
get away from saying fuck.
Yeah.
You
And he
fucking smeghead.
yeah, he is the most uptight, strict rule
Micromanager.
micromanager, asinine, nitpicky.
As played by Chris Berry, right?
Yeah,
No,
perfectly.
yeah,
Yes.
Chris Berry, yes. Craig Charles
Craig
plays
Charles
Dave
plays
Lister.
Lister.
And
Yeah,
Danny
but
John was the cat.
Yes.
Yeah, the cat. And then, like around season 3, they add a robot android.
Who's like basically a cleaning maid, and he's always polite.
Yeah,
Yes.
polite and
Except for
follows
the
the
one
rules.
episode where they are in quarantine, and then he just starts coming apart, becoming angry.
My favorite is the one where he talks to his spare heads, and one goes, "What
Yeah.
about him? He has He's already rotting," and we just have him be a foul mouthed asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are so many episodes of Red Dwarf, even though I've never watched it because I hate it and it's dumb.
It's a nerdy thing, yes.
There's so many episodes of Red Dwarf that I absolutely love, but I also hate. It's just there's so many quotable ones.
Two come to mind. One is the one where Rimmer, that's Chris Berry, and Craig Charles, Dave Lister, get stuck and have to hold out until the cat and Crichton and that's where that's where Lister has to burn his chess pieces that he got from his mother.
Yeah,
Rimmer's chess pieces.
Rimmer's chess pieces.
For Lister, they were going to burn his guitar.
Yes, and so he made a makeshift guitar size piece to make it look like he did burn it, so that he made the sacrifice. And Rimmer's like so overwhelmed by that, he's like, throw the rest of the stuff in there.
Yeah, my favorite part of that bit is where they just open about their past, and they decided, well, how did you lose your virginity? And we find out Lister lost his virginity when he was 12.
Yeah, it's
12.
Yeah, the show gets into some pretty
weird. It's like
weird
Douglas Adams
subjects.
weird.
But
the second one I was I was gonna say the second one I'm thinking of is I had it.
Is it the backwards one? That's the one you always.
Yeah, that's my favorite one. Yes, where
yeah.
they literally had to, like, the episodes where they land into the alternate universe where everything is backwards.
It's
Like
literally Earth.
the whole show is moving backwards.
It's it's really impressive because it includes a fight scene.
Yes,
Yeah.
but they did all in backwards. And
It's literally Earth, but entirely flipped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
backwards.
the joke
where
about
Hitler,
where Hitler is giving life to thousands of Jews.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
Santa,
Santa Claus he's a bit of a bastard.
Because he goes into people's houses and steals kids' toys.
Yeah. And like people come back to life that have died, and people like they leave their food dirty, and then they walk out, and then the maid like cleans it up and then puts it back to where it was, and like they had to edit and talk backwards like Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
my favorite is where one of the guys is literally, if you play it in the correct order, it's just him insulting you for actually trying to figure out what he's saying.
Yeah,
I'm just making my finger at you, looking mad, and seeing if there's any dumbass out there that actually plays this the correct way to make you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's great.
My favorite joke in that episode is the ending where they head back home and they go, "Where's Cat? Oh, he has to do his business." And we just see him like poke his head out of the bushes, horrified because
yeah, he went back. Yes, and so he's like, "Don't speak about it."
Yeah,
yeah, he's walking uptight, and like, there's like
we'll never talk about this again.
Yeah,
never.
My favorite episode, I think, is the one with the white hole. Either that or a more recent one, actually, where Lister is giving himself like dad advice.
Yeah, father and son. Yeah, that's the one. Where because in this world, because in this world, and the continuity is so good, but also so borked.
Yeah, the best way to describe it, Mask, is you remember that Futurama episode where Fry went back in time and found his own grandma?
Yes.
It's
same thing.
That, but it's like that, but instead Lister is his own dad.
Yes. And so he's trying to give fatherly advice to himself via video messages to himself.
Yeah, he recorded a message for him, got drunk so he doesn't remember, so he can punish himself for being a disobedient kid.
Yeah, and I don't know why, but the thing that makes me laugh the most about that is that he throws his own guitar outside the airlock, and he's like, "What? Why'd you do that? To teach you a lesson, young man."
I just love it because it just keeps going on and on.
It escalates. That's the one I was thinking about, where they go to the wax world planet, and there's all those historical figures of nice, friendly people. Gandhi, Mother Teresa.
My favorite of that one is where Lister and the cat are in prison, and they look out their window and they see that there's going to be a shooting range, and they execute Winnie the Pooh, and Lister just sees it and goes, "That is something no one should ever see."
Yes.
And I also love the part where he's like describing it as it's happy. He's like, Pooh refuses the blindfold.
Would you like a cigarette? And he's like, "No, I'll stand before them."
I know the recent ones are actually really good.
That's what I said. It gets better after season 9. It's like it fumbles at 7, honestly, and then gets good again at 10.
I feel like we could move on right now because we can probably just do an entire episode of our favorite episodes.
I want to make mine quick. This is the one I think Mask should look up. It's an episode called Polymorph, and it's basically a parody of Alien, where it's a creature that can shapeshift into anything and feeds off of emotions. So we get to see the characters without their biggest important traits. So like Lister is fearless, loses fear, and he's just like a gun-toting tough guy. Rimmer loses his anger, so he just becomes a
big
peace-loving hippie.
Which has
a peace-loving, like very
let's go and talk to it.
Beatnik. Yeah.
How about we talk to it and we set up a meeting so that we can
joint convention so that we can talk about its feelings and how it's responding to this event. Yeah.
Yeah, my whole thing is my favorite joke in that one goes, I have an idea for the name our coalition. It is the Committee for the Liberation and Integration of Terrifying Organisms, and then their rehabilitation into society. Only problem though, the abbreviation is called clitoris.
Yeah. That one, I'm like, chef's kiss.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. And it also feeds off of Android, so Crichton the robot loses his politeness, so he's just like insulting everyone.
Yeah, he's like, let these meatbags go first so that I can fend for myself.
And then Cat loses his vanity, which is because he's so like obsessed with looking good. He just becomes like a homeless drunk guy and goes, "I think everybody's right except for me."
Me, I don't care what. Don't listen to me. I'm not here. I'm not. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, if you watch any Red Dwarf episode, make sure it's that one at least.
Yeah, it's a good like introduction.
Yeah,
you don't actually really need any context to the characters to watch any particular episode because it does a really good job of
bringing up the speed, and plus each season kind of like hits the reset button
a little bit.
Yeah, where you can just start with any season and like not be lost.
Yeah.
So, Matt, from what we described, what do you think about Red Dwarf?
What do you think?
Let's see. You guys were all over the place. It sounds interesting.
Yes.
There's definitely things that
I was gonna say, if you're interested in like the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy type of humor, I think it also hit that too.
I went with Polymorph because I know BehindTheMask is a big Alien fan.
Yeah.
That's the strategy you want to go with. You want to draw me in with what I know.
Oh yeah, it's very much Alien.
It runs the gamut of parodying all kinds of sci-fi media,
but not one-to-one like.
Oh, of course.
I remember I also remember another one where they were judged by the Grand Inquisitor, who like wipes you from if you didn't live like a good life.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, what makes you think? Okay, how are we supposed to get a fair trial then? You'll be judged by takes off the mask yourself, and Rimmer's like, oh shit.
Yeah, the realization of like you'll be judged by yourself.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And every time he tries to spin what he's done is good. He's like wrong, liar, false, not true.
Yeah.
And then my favorite part is where Cat shows up and he's just like, what contribution did you give to the world? I give the contribution of having the most perfect ass.
And he's like, you're right.
He's not even lying about it. He really does.
No, he's like, that's truthful.
Yeah, and he's just like, yeah, you're free to go.
Okay, my number 3. I'm going to pick it random. And it is recent one we've been talking about, Transformers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nerd. Yes. Transformers is dumb.
That's the guy in the last episode.
Yes.
Movie to high heaven.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's
Transformers
compared to its contemporary GoBots.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, GoBots so much better than Transformers.
Scooter is GOAT.
They only needed the one movie. They were like, we already peaked. We can't even challenge Battle of the Rock Lords.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, I literally grew up with it, although not quite, because I'm a child of the 90s. I watched Beast Wars a lot. And then I started buying the toys like around 2000s when the more forgotten Robots in the Sky series came out, and I really was into the IDW comics, but I joined it pretty late. it really was just like very sporadic until I just fully dove in. Like I think it was, yeah, it was definitely like around the time of the Michael Bay movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the absolute goat movies, Michael Bay's Transformers.
I don't even think they're his best. I still say it's The Rock. But anyway, it was just
Yeah.
that was when the comics were starting to get really good and it kind of explored like the culture and like about how like a robot society would work. My favorite, as I've said before, my favorite Transformer is Grimlock. My favorite series, it's all over the place. Like, I think the good introductory show would be Prime.
Yes. From
Uh,
what I gathered from that show, yeah, it's a good introduction.
I would say, but my favorite is still Beast Wars. I think it has some of the best character writing ever.
Yeah, because isn't it made by the guy who did Gargoyles?
No, it was made by the people behind Reboot.
Ah.
By the
No.
way, if you felt any emotion when Optimus Prime died during the movie, you're both gay and stupid.
Well, who would do that in the modern day? Because he comes back to life.
Yeah, it happens like once per series. Even Primal and Beast Wars did that, and that was like a season 1 cliffhanger. My favorite comic series, as much as I would give lots of praise to the amazing Skybound right now, like all of their Energon Universe stuff is great, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they do for the lesser known toy series Mask.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I would say my favorite is Robots in Disguise, just because it's post-war, which we don't really explore that often in Transformers. Like how does Cybertron handle the war being over? It
Mhm.
focuses on more lesser-known characters. Like you still get Rodimus Prime, Ultra Magnus from there, but the rest is like, and Cyclonus is also in there.
It's
But
like
it's
Clonus
very,
too.
Mhm.
yeah, and it has another one of my favorite Transformers, Whirl, who is he's what's called a wrecker, which is like the Suicide Squad for some of the broken Transformers.
Oh.
And he's like insane.
Mhm.
Like he's absolutely funny.
Yeah.
Whirl, can you ever just keep your thoughts internally? You
Mhm.
can do that? I also wrote when we shrunk down inside Ultramax's body, I left a note of graffiti inside him. Really? What does it say? It says the duly appointed authority of the the Cybertronian ship Lost Light can kiss my designated and it just cuts to the next scene.
That's good.
Yeah, robot more than meets the eye is the really good, and also its sequel series Lost Light because they did a
Mm.
rebranding.
Anything to add?
No.
No, that's it.
Well, I would say I wasn't particularly interested until I heard about Image Comics getting licensed and then kind of like doing a hit reset button. But the thing that got me really interested in it is because Daniel Warren Johnson was going to be the writer and artist, and I loved his previous series, Murder Falcon and You're a Power Bomb or Power
Do
Bomb.
do a power bomb.
Do a Power Bomb. And I love his art style of how he's very good at kinetic action and like autobiopias in the background stuff. And so
Oh, that
wanted
is
to see
my
his take.
Oh, my favorite of that is in it's the I think it was issue 6 where Prime has to fully recharge, takes out Devastator all by himself, and when he's
Yes.
charged for the battle, you see the motion lines behind him form the words "You know the song."
Yes. That's where that's when I did a fist pump while reading it.
Yeah, like it's all like they tried to get the license to say you got the touch, but they couldn't, and they had to settle for
Yeah.
that. But I'm like, any if
Any
you're reading it,
transform. Yeah.
you're a Transformers fan, so you know how important the touch is to
Yeah.
Optimus Prime.
And the way he like he made it so that like Sam
Spike,
Spike
Spike.
Witwicky's dad sacrifices himself by going into the matrix of leadership.
That gets paid off later.
Yes, from what I've heard from Joe and from the way the comic is going about it.
I will say that Skybound Optimus Prime is the best one.
See, there you go. We're from the horse's mouth.
Yes, he is like those first. He read the first 6 issues, so he knows like those first issues where it seemed like it was a rule that Optimus Prime needed to do something cool in each one.
Mm-hmm.
And thankfully, even though Johnson left, Kirkman took over, and he still has that. It's still great. But my favorite moment is actually a quiet one where Prime just simply talks to one of the Decepticons, Thundercracker, and actually convinces him to switch sides to the Autobots.
Just by diplomacy.
Yes. It just shows that he knows when it's time to act and when to talk. He is the best Optimus, bar none.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing missing is that he needs to play basketball actually in the comic and not on a sick cover.
Yeah.
So Brennan's second?
Oh, yes. All right.
Second or third? I believe it's third, right?
Third.
Third is Dune, Arrakis, Desert Planet.
God. Fucking what a nerd thing to like. Dune.
Yes, Dune.
Fucking spice this, motherfucker.
Is that the one that the girls sing about?
Yes.
Is that the one is the guy in the heavy armor that shoots all the demons?
The Spice Melange.
Dude.
Doom. Yes. Yes, Spice Melange.
The Spice Melange.
Anyway, Dune, Arrakis, Desert Planet.
Yes.
My interest in it was from my uncle, who was a big he's a fan and still is a fan of the David Lynch Dune movie.
He's also
not a whole lot of people like it, or it wasn't as it was big, but it wasn't like the hit that they wanted it to be.
It has its following.
But the
book is just so dense that it just can't work in a 2-hour movie.
No. But even with that, like that movie, my uncle would show, like, hey, and like this is like one of those 80s sci-fi movies I used to watch when I was young, and I was interested in the world and the way it was David Lynch's storytelling. That was also like the first David Lynch film that I watched.
You wanted to drink cat milk to save yourself from a poison, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's one of those,
and then
weird,
ooze ink.
That's like one of those weird things Lynch added to the book. It's like, what?
Yeah. That wasn't part of the book. I thought it was part of the book, and so when I watched the Denis Villeneuve new rendition with Timothy Chalamet and Josh Brolin and hundreds of other actors that are well known, Christopher Walken.
Yeah, and the movie is great, but fuck it, because it's for nerds.
I'm glad that it's the big franchise that it wanted to be back in the 80s, but I don't think technology and the writing and direction weren't there yet until now.
And at least people making it were like, okay, we're just going to have to do at least the first third of the book.
Yeah.
That's when they go join the Fremen, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at the very end, that's when it's like halfway there.
That David Lynch didn't want to fucking do it, right?
No.
He wanted to. But he regretted it after like the horrible production it was.
Yes, because of Dino De Laurentiis and I believe Lynch's inability to be a blockbuster director.
He really was not.
He's just not. No, he's not.
The reason why he got was that he made The Elephant Man was such a huge hit that people were asking him for projects too. Lucas asked him if he wanted to do Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, he got a headache from him talking about it, and so he's like,
Yeah.
not for me.
No. Like, I would love to have seen how that would have been, but
Oh,
only
yes.
that I don't think Lucas would give him much creative freedom.
No, no. But David was like, I won't be a part of it, but I'll have my editor from Twin Peaks help edit it. And so that was the only connection between David Lynch and Star Wars.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, he wasn't the first one to break that mold. Alejandro Jodorowsky,
Yeah, he tried getting one done,
he
but
tried, and he wanted to hold no holds barred. Got so many creative talents that a lot of the work that went into that Dune adaptation would later bleed into Blade Runner, Alien,
and Star Wars.
and Star Wars because
Yeah.
it was so dense and stuff. And he was gonna have Orson Welles play
Be
as Baron
Baron Harkonnen,
Harkonnen.
which that would have
Yeah.
been a really.
Mm.
I really was sad that didn't get made because I think that's really great casting.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
For 7, and plus, Alejandro Jodorowsky, he's that crazy uh Chilean guy that I think he would have pulled it off.
Are you saying that all Chilean people are crazy?
No,
Yeah.
just that
No, he-
particular Chilean guy.
No,
Because
Racist.
there's a documentary about his dude where
Mm.
he literally is like doing everything to sell you on his version. I'm like, I would have loved to have seen it.
Yes, it was going to be a dense like special effects and budget weren't up to his standards even at that time.
He was going to have
Yeah.
different rock bands do theme music for different planets. Like Pink Floyd was on there.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
Oh, that would have
Pink
been
Floyd.
awesome.
I think would not. He had like Pink Floyd. What was it? John. I don't know if John Lennon would. I haven't watched the documentary, but I've seen enough of the material around it.
Was Queen still around by the time he was?
It was like late 70s, early 80s.
Okay, so
I
Queen
don't.
was definitely.
But yeah, he was going to have different rock bands do different themes and soundscapes for each planet. He had H.R. Giger work on some of the art, and he had Mobius, who's a famous French
Comic book artist.
comic book artist from heavy metal. He was going to do some of the
Shit.
art for that too. Yeah, he put an all-star team for that movie that he was going to, if he had the chance. And yeah,
He was also going to have Mick Jagger play Fade Routha.
yeah, that's
I don't know who that is.
Sting's character.
Oh, okay.
David Lynch.
It's just
And
I noticed that they somehow cast like people related to music to play that character. Where, like I said,
yeah,
Mick Jagger from Rolling Stones for that, Sting from the David Lynch one, and you get the guy that played Elvis from that one movie from the Villeneuve version.
yes, yeah. That's what he approached Virgin Records and prog rock groups like Tangerine Dream, Pink Floyd, and Magma to record the soundtrack. He had Dan O'Bannon and Salvador Dali do special effects. Oh no, Dan O'Bannon do special effects. He wanted Salvador Dali, Orson Welles, Udo Kier, and David Carradine to be in the movie.
Yeah, because he wanted Salvador Dali to play the Emperor of the Universe.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, the man was
ambitious.
It sounds like yes. But
Dune deserves it, even though I hate it.
Yeah, he said the script from what Frank Herbert, who was alive at the time, saw that $2 million of the $9.5 million budget had already been spent on pre-production alone, and that the script would result in a 14-hour film.
Yes.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, Mask. Without Dune, you wouldn't have Alien because when the project for this film fell apart, Dan O'Bannon and H.R. Giger just went to take what they worked on to make a separate project, which became Alien.
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah, H.R. Giger, Chris Ross, who
Chris
worked.
Rock.
It was
Chris Ross?
Chris Ross, who's a science fiction comic book artist, and Jean Gerard, who's Mobius.
Mobius.
Yes.
Mobius Strip.
Who worked with Hayao Miyazaki and Stan Lee.
So
yeah.
Hold on. If Mobius made a comic strip, would it be called a Mobius comic strip?
Yes.
So whenever you sit down to read a Mobius strip, is it Morbin time?
Yeah. A lot of the stuff in production went on to do the would later be repurposed for Star Wars, Alien, Flash Gordon, the Terminator series, and the Fifth Element.
Yeah, Flash Gordon?
Yeah, I can believe it.
Yeah.
I have a more interesting one where I just read the book one time for like a reading class and really loved it.
Yeah.
I do have it because of the Denis Villeneuve movies.
Yeah, it was such a big hit that like now there's video games based off of the one from David Lynch.
They tried the TV series prequel that don't do well.
No, there's
Did you
Frank Herbert's Dune?
I do recommend the Sci-Fi Channel miniseries.
Yeah,
it's like
I do want to see it because even though it has questionable special effects in it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's every sci-fi anything.
Yeah, but I do think I think Children of Dune is like very underrated because it does that whole let's do a sequel by combining two books into one very effectively. Where it mainly follows Children of Dune, the third book, and every time when we get like flashbacks to scenes from the second book, Dune Messiah to fill in to explain everything.
Yes,
it's actually done really well.
Yeah, and James McAvoy plays the son of Paul Atreides.
Yeah, which is funny because Patrick Stewart's in the Lynch one too.
Yeah.
But my favorite.
He play Duncan, Idaho?
No. He plays Gurney.
Mood,
he plays the Josh.
Mood's a thing for cattle and love play, not fighting.
Yeah. He's the Josh Brolin character from the TV one.
Yeah. And
I do think Josh Brolin is a really good choice for that kind of character.
Oh yeah.
But I'm just biased because Patrick fucking Stewart.
I know.
I know.
And he charged into a battle of like hundreds of thousands of soldiers with a pug in his hand and a gun in the other hand.
He's also a really good unconventional choice for that kind of character because that kind of character you would expect to not be like an old dude like Patrick Stewart.
But this was Star Trek too.
That's true.
This is like because he was like in TV shows like the Roman set one. I can't remember.
Yeah, but I also remember the behind-the-scenes story where he didn't know who Sting was.
Oh. Yeah,
I'm part of a band called the Police. Oh, you're in a police band.
Yes. Do you dress up as police officers?
Anyway, I also just want to bring up the Sci-Fi Channel version one more time where it has the Baron Harkonnen played by the British jungle guy from Ace Ventura 2.
Yes. Even when I was a kid, I remember that guy. I'm like, isn't that the guy from Ace Ventura 2?
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's funny. Let's continue. Joe's
on to the next one.
Okay, so my number 2.
Your shit one? Your number 2?
Your number 2.
I call him my number 2 man. His name number 2. I'm gonna flip a coin. It's Gundam.
Gundam.
Shocker, Joe. Truly
Wow. You don't say.
That's the one person in this group who hasn't seen any Gundam stuff yet.
Well, I mean, You keep
Yeah.
sending Gundam
What a
stuff to
not
Brennan,
nerd.
so fucking.
But the thing is, I read up and looked at enough stuff that he has shown that I get it. I got
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
get
I showed him the prequel series, Gundam: The Origin, and the movie compilation trilogy.
Yes.
I'm the only one untainted by Gundam and
Yes.
its
Oh,
nerdiness.
you'll pop that cherry soon enough.
Yeah, I'm planning on it.
Oh yeah.
No,
Good.
you will not
Just gonna
subject
take
me to
your
nerd
Gundam virginity.
shit.
Yeah, you will. And you'll
I
like
only-
it.
I only like alpha male stuff.
Like
That's a
Okay.
shitty argument. Like, I think you
Yeah.
can make the argument that there's not much more masculine than Gundam.
yeah,
Well, I think
yeah.
well, you just then, if you're a man, then you would absolutely love Zeta Gundam because that's the main character's whole thing. Is like he's
Well,
called
that's
Camille
the
Bidan,
joke.
and he gets pissed off if anyone says it's a girl's name. That he punches
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
You missed the point.
He's-
The joke is that
uh,
Jacen is not a man. He's a
Oh.
Because I
little
don't like
baby boy.
Gundam.
He's a secret nerd. He likes to call people out for being nerds, but he, in his heart, is a nerd. Also, his
Yes.
outside, he's a nerd.
I mean, no, I'm not totally not a nerd. I'm not a nerd. Fuck you guys.
He's a key basketball player, as portrayed in our Space Jam team list.
I was gonna
Which
say,
that would probably be our next discussion episode.
Yeah. but you're like, you have an alpha male mask on. You're like, wait a minute, it's a nerd, old man
Gundam.
nerd from the old. Yeah.
So, Joe, what is
Gundam.
your
I would have
Mobile
favorite?
gotten
Gundam.
away with it too if it weren't for you nerds and your dumb
Nerds.
nerdy shit.
What is your favorite era of Gundam?
I'm a big fan of the Universal Century timeline, but
Yes.
I'm a child of the early days of Toonami, so my introduction is the alternate universe stuff like Wing, G, Seed, Fuck Seed.
And the fact that you enjoy Wings makes me think less of you.
Oh,
You mean
Oh,
the show?
the sitcom, the
Yes,
one with
yes.
Thomas Hayden Church and Tim
Yes,
Daly.
yes, exactly.
I
Gundam
do like
Wing.
that show. I mean,
Yeah,
I do love
it's
Wings.
all
It is
right.
part of-
Yeah.
It is technically it's technically in the Cheers universe.
Oh yes, yes it is.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cast of Cheers make guest appearances.
It's also
Mhm.
what was that Doctor show? Isn't that one also based in the Cheers universe?
Yeah, the
Frasier.
doctor
Uh,
one.
No, you
No,
know
no,
the one.
No,
not Frasier,
The other one.
B, I think.
yeah.
It
I
had
think,
the
I think
girl.
his name is Dr. House.
No,
it-
it's with
no.
it's with the girl who plays Amanda in the Saw franchise.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Also,
Ted Danson plays the character of the Doctor.
yeah,
Yes.
If you want my favorite series, it's the 08 The Mess Team. It's a side story of the original series where it's set on Earth. It's basically the plot of Romeo and Juliet set in a Vietnam-looking place with giant robots.
could it be
Yeah.
Gross.
There's not
Romeo
really
and Juliet? That's nerd shit.
It says a lot about me because I think Romeo and Juliet is Shakespeare's most overrated play.
You're right, because it's nerdy. It's dumb.
Nah, my favorite Shakespeare romance is Much Ado About Nothing.
Oh yes, it's a better one.
So
Anyway.
you're telling me your favorite sci-fi franchise is Shakespeare?
I mean, there's been Shakespeare versions of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. My favorite character is Char Aznavour. I just find him a very fascinating character that runs the gambit of rival to hero to full-blown villain.
Yeah. Okay.
My favorite alternate universe series, that's a tough one. I like Double O for how it it tries to show the struggles of how it is to achieve world peace. G Gundam for just how anime it is. It is like I showed Mass the intro and explained to him. It is basically shonen action anime like DBZ with fighting game logic and also with the storylines that you would get in wrestling.
Hell yeah.
It's very, very
That sounds manly.
over the top. I was gonna say over the top.
Every country has their own Gundam, and the American Gundam is basically a football player / boxer that surfs into battle.
It's
Hell yeah.
Wow, that's so
Finally.
He just needs to drink beer, eat burgers, and have a giant bull eagle falcon on his arm.
Pilot is a Disney reference because he's called Jiminy Crockett, and he dresses like a cowboy.
Oh my
Hell
god!
yeah!
It's like Joe introduced me to like Gundam through like the grounded like first year World War series and such, and everything he's explained since is shit that I just find so hokey.
That's what I love.
Oh
In G
yeah,
Gundam,
I
that's like
love
the
it.
charm of the G Gundam, but G Gundam case, that's why people love it. It's pretty much very rare I've met anyone who hates G Gundam. It's even more insane that the creator of the whole franchise acknowledges it in Turn A, where he says that it's all canon, baby.
Does the G stand for good because it's the only good Gundam?
No, it stands for great because it's sponsored by Frosted Flakes.
I do know it gets the upgrade and becomes the God Gundam.
Oh,
my god!
that's what the G must stand for. God.
No shit.
Well, the final boss is literally a Gundam demon with face called the Devil Gundam that is fucking huge.
Nice. So,
Well,
religion in my Gundam.
Yeah.
yeah.
My
Back to
other
nerd
favorite one,
shit.
Double O is where it's more trying. It's like a better version of Wing. G-Quox might count because that's just a whole fun what-if scenario where what if the bad guys from the original series won?
And that's my the other show, other Gundam show that I've watched, other than the Universal Century one.
It's even though it technically is Universal Century, it's just
Yes.
a what-if story.
Oh, yes.
So I'm gonna just interrupt you there
Assume.
and say,
Okay.
I actually am really excited to watch Gundam because
Nerd. You see, we can do it.
See?
I'm excited to watch
That's
Gundam
the case
because
now.
it looks fun.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think
it is.
I know their YouTube channel actually might have still has the compilation trilogy. It's like one of the
yeah, no, I already have the compilation movie trilogy on my media server that I have.
Nerd.
I still recommend you should watch the show because there's still some good stuff in it that they cut out.
Yes.
Yes.
I someday I'll get that, but currently I have the movie trilogy.
Anything to add, Brennan?
No,
what Joe is saying?
I am a novice. I'm still I know enough, but there's still so much Gundam that I haven't cracked the shell yet.
Another favorite alternate universe series is Build Fighters, where it's basically Gundam Yu-Gi-Oh, but instead of card games, it's people building their model kits and making them fight each other.
Oh, so it's a Gunpla commercial extravaganza.
There's an episode where a guy teaches one of the co-protagonists who's doesn't know anything about it, about how to build your kits.
Yeah.
That sounds really stupid, but
no, it's
it's a look. Do you like those type of shows like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh or Beyblade? Digimon.
I watched Super Yo-Yo with you, so yes, I can safely say that I think it will be stupid but fun.
It is.
Yo-Yo is essentially Gundam, but with yo-yos, and I'm not talking about like Gundam Build Fighters. I mean actual Gundam.
I don't know if there was ever a Gundam that turned a yo into a weapon, but in the F-91 movie that is Universal Century canon, the bad guys creates like spinning tops as weapons.
That's silly.
yeah.
But
if you want to, and I'm just gonna also finish it off with my favorite Gundam is the RX-93 new Gundam, which is from the movie Charged Counterattack. I just really think the fin funnels are cool, where they basically pop off your back and become little drones that help you shoot in battle.
Yes.
Nice. Brennan, anything to add?
Well, Jason, do you have anything you'd like to add to that?
Yes.
No, because I've never seen Gundam.
Shut the fuck
up. Well then, yeah.
Okay,
anyway,
fine.
The next one is Mad Max.
Mad Max. Now there's a man's show.
Even though there's no show.
Yeah, it's a series.
It's very in character that like he goes with the really homoerotic one as his man show.
Yeah,
No,
especially
there's a real man's movie show.
the Man Show.
Leather
I
and
only
cars
never
and-
watched
No,
it.
it show sucks.
The Man Show is terrible. But
All right,
Mad
guys.
Max
Mad
is
Max.
awesome.
It's a movie about a man named Max who is quite angry.
He is very, very angry.
Well, yeah.
Well, it makes sense because he's played by. I mean, it makes sense because he's played by Mel Gibson.
Yeah, he's a very angry, racist man.
So you're saying he's angry at the Jews?
Oh, yes.
He's angry at all the Jews.
Yes. So much so that he made a story about the greatest Jew of them all
dying. And
yes.
he, fucking, yeah.
That's a story for another day. Today's story is about
Max Rakitansky. The story of Max Rakitansky, as directed and written by George Miller, a crazy Australian who was an EMT who sold his cars and house just so he could make enough money to make this little movie that broke through to the U.S. and got enough of attention to make a sequel that topped it, and then a third one which was PG-13 and wasn't that great, but still good.
All right.
Yeah,
but
and then fucking blow everybody away with the fourth one.
The fourth one, which as I just want to mention that the third one, Beyond Thunderdome, was also originally not a Mad Max movie, but was rewritten to have him in it.
Yes. But, Mad Max Fury Road, of course, was the only Mad Max movie to be nominated for a Best Picture Oscar.
And it deserves it.
It deserves it.
Didn't it win?
No, it didn't. It was just nominated, but it didn't win. Which, that sucks.
Yeah. Sometimes it's enough to get your foot in the door.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But that movie, I think, is the only movie in our family that everybody that has seen it loves.
Yeah.
And I think there's no, nitpicky or outlier or something like that.
It's got something for everything. It has cars, battles. It has gunfight to a small degree of a man sitting on top of a machine gun while blind.
It has the fucking Doof Warrior, a guy who plays an awesome sick guitar that shoots flames.
It has Doof Warrior. It has pole vaulting warriors and beers. It has
war boys.
It has a scene of women being milked for the perverts.
Yes.
It has cars.
It has a weird guy in a little floating floating handbasket thing with a telescope looking at
it has
Gastown.
It's people on stilts just walking around in a fucked up swamp for whatever reason. I don't know.
It's the most manliest and the most feminist movie in this world.
And most importantly, it has cars.
And action.
It also
action cars.
It has road.
It has weird Russians driving spiked vehicles.
I'm just gonna think that your favorite movie is Beyond Thunderdome. Then, by that description.
Oh yes. 2-man enter, 1-man leave. Yes.
Yeah. You love Tina Turner.
Oh yeah. We got another hero.
Hello there, Raggedy Man.
Fury Road is the most descriptive name you can go with because there is a lot of fury and there's a lot of road.
Well, there's actually very little road.
No.
Well, that is
just
they make the road.
God, I love the moment where you just fucking slap down Happy Slap with facts and logic.
I also that awesome set piece where they literally drive through a sand tornado.
Oh yes.
Yep.
And and the thing was, everybody in the entire as the movie was being made, development hell was since Beyond Thunderdome, and George Miller's I got this idea and I'm getting this group of guys and we're gonna storyboard the hell out of it.
Yeah, and
and Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron were saying like the production was very hellish and like they don't know if the end product was going to be good or not.
I heard they also didn't get along with each other behind.
Oh no, yes, and that's where I was like, I don't know if this is going to be good.
The fact it took them, they flat said it took a year to make all the vehicles.
Yeah,
but it worked.
But, yes,
yeah,
worked spectacularly. But yes,
as the Red Letter Media guy said it best, they cannot look back at Road Warrior the same way again because
no,
elevated it.
Yeah, that's what my uncle was like. Mad Max 2 is like one of the best action movies, and then he saw Fury Road, and he had to change it. He had to go like, no, that's the better one.
I mean, it's it's one of the rare cases. It's literally pretty much just a remake of Road Warrior.
Yes,
just bigger and better.
Bigger and better. Yes,
it's one of very few movies that I could actually say is legitimately perfect.
Yes.
Like, I can't find a single flaw in it.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's a legacy sequel that works.
Yeah. Because Tom Hardy isn't actually...
They don't even make it clear if he is supposed to be Mel Gibson's character.
They alluded to that. It's still the Mad Max.
It's just a moniker, basically.
But again, George Miller, he did it in such a way of like it's just another story in this legend that is Max Rockatansky.
I do like the theory that it's the Wild Child from Mad Max 2.
Even though Miller has said that's not true, but I still really like that idea.
Oh yeah,
I know. That's so great. I'm so glad.
Well, the reason I like it is
everybody always shoots me down.
No, I like the idea that that idea is stupid, and they said no.
Yeah, but the reason is like I can see that kid taking Max's name because it was like the one person that was kind to him from those group of people.
Yeah, and that's why he's so silent too, is because he was silent and
not only silent, but he spent more time making grunts.
Yeah. So and he only does like one words like chain bolt cutters. Like
I think the most words he says for one line is where he just points out and goes, "That's bait."
Yeah.
That in the beginning when he's having that monologue.
But that's like in his thoughts. He's not saying that out loud.
Yeah, that's the thought. It's not. Yeah, he's not saying it out loud. But I just every time I watch it, I'm like, it goes and it just keeps going until the very end.
Yeah, that's how movies work, Brennan.
No, it does not stop. Even when there's a silent moment or there's a kind of reflective like story beat, they're still on the move.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Describing the passage of time.
But yeah, Mad Max, one of the best post-apocalyptic franchises.
Before we move on, I do feel like because like this hasn't been so much like a Mad Max discussion on the franchise, and it's more just a road.
I know. Well, the first one's a great kind of like RoboCop revenge story. I was gonna say like alternate Australia where like law is almost lawless.
Yeah, it's like it's a Wild West kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's also funny because the first Mad Max, to keep it going with our running gag, the ending was the inspiration for Saw, where he basically has one of the surviving bikers decide, are you going to change through the handcuffs or are you going to change through your leg to escape this car that I've rigged to blow up?
Is it really an inspiration for Saw? I feel like that sort of like scenario.
The creators of Saw have flat out admitted they got the idea from that.
Because was it Lee Winnell and James Wan are both like hardcore Australian horror directors, and
they flat out said that they got the premise for Saw just from the ending of Mad Max, the original.
Right, I sort of feel that setup's like a lot older than Mad Max, but
maybe they probably saw it as kids, and they're like,
yeah.
Well,
they're like, that's a fucked up ending for that character.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it had. I know it was around before, but I think like the big oh shit moment is where they're stuck in the bathroom and they realize, oh, we can't get out in time. We're gonna have to saw through our
Cut.
fucking legs.
Feet.
That's
Yeah.
how it feels like
He
every
doesn't
time
want
I
to saw
go
through our
bathroom.
chain. Yeah, it doesn't want to saw through our chains. He wants to saw through our feet. But yeah, Mad Max 2, really great
Road, but
action movie. It's still a great action film to this day. But again,
You know what?
Fury Road kind of,
That does bring up the issue. There is one thing that Fury Road doesn't have, and that is a
what is
dog.
that? Oh yes, that is true. Yeah. I can't
9 out
remember.
of 10.
No.
Yeah.
You know what it lacks that as a Mad Max sequel it lacks? It doesn't have a Bruce Spence bit part.
Oh yes, yeah.
It's true.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like helicopter pilot guy.
Wouldn't it just be funny if that happened where there was just like he was supposed to poke out of a sand dude and be like, what the fuck is going on? Just goes back in.
Where am I? Yeah.
What if he played one of the Russians?
Well, some people said, and some were like theorizing that one of the skulls that fly out from the Doof Warriors, like speaker array they has
it has
was
like the pilot cap thing from 2
yeah,
and 3.
yeah, and his goggles, and I'm like, that's like a stretch.
That's
Yeah.
Well, because they figure out his weakness. That's why they have the people with the pole vaults and stilts, so they can use the gyrocopter. It took an army to bring him down.
It's funny that we treat it like it's the same character, even though it's clearly that there's a
No.
big time jump between 2 and 3. That
Yeah.
It's clear that's the case of same actor, different characters.
Yeah.
But yeah,
yeah.
the third one.
The second one,
sorry.
my only real negative for the second one is that they didn't have the technology to film night scenes.
No, and also the main character, the dubbing is just off a little bit. The Jason Voorhees mask wearing guy,
Which it blew your mind. It blew your guys' mind when I told you that it was supposed to be Goose, his partner from the first one, but they cut that whole subplot out.
Yeah. But the third one, it lacks that
All right.
edge. Well, it's all right, but it lacks that edge because it's PG-13. Yeah. Plus, it kind of became studio-ish.
But
with,
but I think
like
it's
Tina Turner theme song.
I will say it's probably worth mentioning that even though it's sort of like the least of the sequels, it still has gotten to the zeitgeist pretty successfully. I mean, like like a common trope you see.
Oh yeah,
I actually think Tina Turner's not real. It's a really good actress.
Oh yeah,
just get beyond it.
Yeah, we will.
Fucking Thunder your dome.
I mean, even the Thunderdome, like 2 men enter, 1 man leave.
Yeah,
but that kind of stuff. The gladiatorial combat and stuff.
Yeah,
like it's very quotable. Not quotable, but like just that one line is so quotable.
Yeah, but
that's the reason why the movie.
It's so quotable. One line is quotable.
I always I don't know. I always like how Tina Turner always calls Max Mr. Raggedy Man because I just like the way it sounds when she says it.
Oh yeah, Raggedy
Man.
Yeah, and like, sort of Lost Boys-esque, like remnants of like children from the like post-apocalyptic families and stuff.
I think that inspiration was Lord of the Flies.
That's it, Lord of the Flies, and like they kind of prophesize that he's going to set them free,
which kind of fits and connected to Red Dwarf because that's kind of what happened to Lister with the cats.
Oh yeah.
And Mad Max, specifically Thunderdome, I believe, is a heavy inspiration for the Fallout 3 DLC, The Pit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm willing to bet that Fallout was a huge the entire
franchise. Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, the entire franchise,
especially the second one. Especially the second one.
But I'm saying specifically, The Pit was very heavily inspired by Thunderdome.
Yeah, because it has its own like Thunderdome, basically.
Two men enter, 1 man leave type deal.
Yeah. and even what was it? Mortal Kombat had a
2 men enter, 1 man
combatant.
leave.
No, combatant who was basically Master Blaster.
Oh yeah,
Ferrosaur.
yeah, that's
2 men enter,
But-
1 man leave. But the twist is that it's actually a surgery table, and one of them
Oh.
becomes trans.
And one literal man will come out.
Excuse me.
So,
Alright.
Anything else to add on Mad Max?
No. That was my bit.
you want to get out of here?
Go.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Okay. So by default, my number one, it's no secret. It's in my username. It's my icon. It's the franchise that we always sometimes enough the other franchise we just seem to keep discussing about. It's fucking Godzilla.
I thought it was My
It's
Little
Home
Pony.
Alone.
Home Alone, Godzilla, and Home. Can Kevin McAllister find marbles big enough to make Godzilla fall?
No. You just do that scene from Godzilla '98 with the gumballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though that doesn't make any sense, they would just squish
No.
them.
Yeah,
Gumballs are
yeah.
when you put weight on them.
If it was like Jawbreakers, it would make a lot more sense because like
Yeah. But no.
Endless glove stoppers. You can't stop them. They're endless. Of course he'd fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Godzilla.
Godzilla.
It's nothing really. I could say
He
something
just wants
deep
to
about
say
it.
Godzilla.
He could make an entire episode just talking about Godzilla if he wanted.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm planning that the next series we do after Superman, we show Jacen the entire franchise.
God.
I think that might be a little too long-winded. I mean, bro, you know how long the series is.
There's
It's
30
films.
How about you show me just like the Cliff
I was-
Notes version? The
I was
best
going to
one.
say at least take break. We take breaks between different eras.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could
something like that.
Showa, Heisei, Millennium.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Showa.
Heisei, Millennium, Monsterverse, and Reiwa.
Right. Well, that's the biggest one.
That's the
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
you
also
have-
like to do that.
Jason,
with,
all this is flown over his head.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I would also like to do that with James Bond at some point this year because of the
First
new game
Light
that's coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could give you some deep reason of why I love
Oh, yeah.
Godzilla, but really, my whole love of it started it. I did watch the Roland Emmerich movie, and I thought, yeah, that was fine. That was good.
Yeah.
And then I saw 2000, I'm like, oh my god, you mean there's actual fighting? I want to see dinosaurs punch each other.
Yeah. That's the whole draw of Godzilla is watching giant monsters fuck each other up.
I thought you were just going to simply say, well, there's deep. As I got further into it, I started learning some deeper meanings. Like, I really like the original film for how it talks about Japan's fears after experiencing nuclear annihilation by the U.S.
Yes.
And it was it was a great difference between 50s sci-fi movies where the monster was an allegory for communism, whereas Godzilla is just the bomb itself.
Yeah. And I will also say, like as easy as it is to say, like the Godzilla series is just about monsters fighting monsters. I think like the success of -1 shows that you can really have like.
I know there's Godzilla can be a lot of things. It's just that was my big appeal for it when I got in.
Yeah,
well, he can only be Godzilla. Actually, he is in himself.
I do
that was like what? It was 2000, so I was like 9 years old, and me was like, cool.
Did you try to figure out when Godzilla 2000 came out?
Yeah, well,
2000.
I was trying to remember if it came out. Remember, it came out in Japan in '99.
Yeah, I was gonna say 99
for
Japan, but you can have your intellectual, smart Godzilla films, Godzilla -1, Shin Godzilla, or your big dumb monsters fighting each other, Godzilla X Kong.
Godzilla 2000, I would say definitely any of the Mecha Godzilla films count as
Godzilla
that.
Final Wars.
Oh god, Final Wars.
Does Final Wars like fall under like the hubris of like Friday the 13th Chapter 4, the final chapter, or
a little bit,
the Final Friday?
Well, no, because remember they put that franchise into hiatus for a full decade.
Yes.
Not Yeah, okay, yeah.
Friday the 13th. Yeah, after the final chapter, then they did New Beginning, and then they did Take Manhattan.
The year after. And hell, Toho, we've even learned recently, Toho was originally just going to keep the franchise dead for good. It wasn't until the reason 2014 happened was because one of the previous directors, Yoshimitsu Banno, was able to get the rights to make his own movie outside of Toho, which became the 2014 film. And that was a big enough hit to make Toho go, maybe it's time to bring Godzilla back.
I have 4 words. That's a lot of fish. That is all.
All right, moving on.
Anyway. I love
that.
that.
That's a fucking that movie is so terrible, though.
It's not the worst.
It's
not
terrible.
the worst. No, Dragon Ball Evolution is worse, Jason.
Yeah,
well, that's true.
Mr. Arbiter of shit.
I really say that it's okay until they just started fully ripping off Jurassic Park.
Yes.
Yeah.
When it's doing its own Godzilla thing,
it's
fine.
It's a bad movie. I'll say that. It's a bad movie.
It's a B movie Godzilla. It's like your Son of Godzilla.
Oh, I was going to say it's more
Godzilla raids again.
But because they don't really go with the nuclear allegory and just treat it like it's a typical American monster movie, I'd say it's more of a Beast from 20,000 Fathoms.
I will say, I am a big fan of shifting the blame onto the French. Strong.
The French don't everywhere for their Godzillas.
It's all Jean Reno's fault.
All the French, and then the nuke goes off.
Yeah. Oops.
The French know everywhere for their nuclear bombs.
Yeah.
Even though they're not, I don't think their nuclear arsenal is big compared to U.S. and Russia's.
No, yeah.
You don't need that many.
But
also, I just find it funny that the Godzilla that was mutated by the French is actually the weakest out of all of them.
Yeah.
I do like the take on I know Zilla is separate from Godzilla, but I do sort of like the take of a more agile.
I see what you mean. Yeah,
I think the cartoon does it way better. Hell, they even gave him the actual atomic breath.
Yes. So, Joe, before we finish up the Godzilla section, I'm curious, what's your favorite kaiju outside of the big man himself?
Is it just the franchise or in general?
Within the Godzilla franchise.
What was that, Mask?
Within the Godzilla franchise, not kaiju in general.
Oh, yeah. I would have to say Rodan, just because, like you said, he's more like the faster version. He's almost like the exact opposite of Godzilla in every way. Godzilla is a sea creature. Rodan is a flying creature. Godzilla is more slow lumbering. Rodan's more fast and agile, even though he doesn't really show it in fights because man in suit.
Yeah.
Plus, his wingspan can knock so many cities away.
I remember the time in Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster where they first fight each other, and Rodan was strong enough to pick Godzilla up and drop him on a power line. And I'm just thinking, oh god, I hope Haruo Nakajima's privates are okay.
Oh no!
Yeah. It's
Godzilla gets done like that one episode of The Simpsons where Sideshow Bob falls on the drainage pipe.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's Happy's Life the best sum it up. Haruo Nakajima is the student actor for most of the films. He's basically the Andy Serkis of kaiju actors.
Yeah.
Oh no!
He takes the crap very seriously.
Did he make Animal Farm?
No.
Then he's not the Andy Serkis
Farm.
Well, I mean the motion capture side of it.
Yeah, we know it.
He's not just Godzilla. He also played other kaiju. He was the go-to kaiju actor in Toho.
Yeah, he knew the craft and how to perform it.
I remember the story of when he played was in the suit for Varan, where an explosion went off right under his stomach that had ruptured it, and they had to take him out to the hospital. And his only question was, "Did it look good on camera?"
Yeah.
Did you get that?
Now that is dedication right there.
Oh yeah, he's a dedicated guy.
Besides Joe, do either of you two have favorite kaiju?
Well, my only frame of reference are the video games, pretty much.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, let me look up the roster for
I would say Jet Jaguar or...
I love blank and blank for their elbow slams is what we're going to get from Jacen.
Probably.
I mean, the Jaguar doesn't really count because he's a robot, not a kaiju.
You know, I was going to say Mecha Godzilla.
That's also a mech!
I know. You said non-kaiju, didn't you?
No, just kaiju.
I'd count it. Like, they definitely fall in the, like, they're monstrous.
I like the cutesiness of Mothra. Even, like, like, she's the only one that could withstand Godzilla and keep him at bay.
I kind of like King Ghidorah.
You basically like the Galactus of kaijus.
What sort of dumb cocksucker would like King Ghidorah?
Yeah, what fucking son of a bitch would love King Ghidorah?
Yeah, what a fucking loser.
I've always had this opinion that King Ghidorah was at his best, where he was just like this space creature that just goes to planet and planet life
and fucks it up.
All life.
There's a character named Kiryu.
Yeah, that's
Kiryu-chan.
No, that's an actual funny joke that happened where the Google AI, when it said list Godzilla opponents, it actually did put Kazuma Kiryu by mistake.
Oops.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to see that. Like a Charles Barkley Godzilla fight.
I also kind of like Gigan. To look at him.
I just want to see Godzilla get drunk at the bar singing Bakuman.
Oh, yeah. Yes. A giant kaiju-sized karaoke bar.
What do you think he'd be looking at the photograph sadly reflecting on his past? Would it be like himself before he was mutated?
Yeah, I was gonna say like before he's mutated, or if he's really, really desperate, his son. Even though he really hates that bastard.
It's like, it just shows you how much of a big nerd I am with Godzilla. It would be Godzilla, the female Godzilla from that educational anime, Godzilla.
Like, we could have had something.
Have literally the video games as reference because those are the only things I really got into Godzilla-wise.
It would have been funny if you went with Unleashed, where it had one of the original kaiju they made for that game. And I'm like, but he's never Obsidian. That he was never in a Godzilla movie.
I actually went with Godzilla Unleashed roster because that's one of the only ones I played.
I never played Unleashed. I had Trail Monsters Melee and Save the Earth.
Oh no, yeah, those are the ones we had. Sorry, that Unleashed was probably the only one I didn't play, actually.
Your story is just changing constantly, Jacen. I can't trust the fucking word you say.
Nope. No, you
okay.
Can't.
Now we'll just do a quick spitballing of honorable mentions.
Wait, the Beast still has to do his number one, right?
Right.
Yeah,
number
one.
The
Brennan.
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
Brennan, number one.
The number one is Back to the Future.
Marty!
Yes.
Marty!
We gotta go back.
You gotta come back with me. Back to the future.
Yeah.
What? What do you want?
Yeah. Fantastic. Perfect.
He doesn't turn into a pickle. 0 out of 10.
No.
Yet.
Yeah.
Still happen.
Yeah. Perfect movie trilogy. Once you start with me, when I start one, I have to watch the second one and then the third one.
It's like
what? Yeah. And once you pop, you can't stop.
It's one of those trilogies where you have to watch it back to back because they all lead into the next.
Yeah, it's like one giant movie. But it is the gold standard for how to do time travel adventure stories. Has not been remade since.
Thankfully.
Except for the musical. They count
the musical. Yeah.
Yeah. Bob Gale and Robert Zemeckis have pretty much said the musical is the remake.
Yeah, that's the closest we'll ever get. But
okay, musical. It has like It's not bad, but I feel like it just needed some more time in development.
But yeah, it hasn't been remade. There's even a stipulation in both Bob Gale and Robert Zemeckis' wills that says, "Please, for the love of God, do not remake Back to the Future after I'm dead."
Yeah,
Please.
We are okay with doing an animated series with a young villain guy.
Yeah.
A comic book series or a Telltale video game.
Yeah, that's as far as we'll get, and I'm fine with that.
The Telltale game is actually really good. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, but again, the feature films of Back to the Future have not been tainted since, and that's why it's like one of my favorite trilogies.
Oh, they'll find a way, Brennan. They will find a way.
I know.
I feel like they already have, because I really didn't like the Transformers crossover.
Yeah.
But it's like it's so away from it. It doesn't. Anytime I watch them, I will just not think of it outside of just that. Oh yeah, I got Gigawatt, the Transformer that turns into the DeLorean. That's a cool toy.
Yes, cool toy, but terrible comic adaptation of it. But yes, a fantastic movie series. Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. Perfect comedic pairing between the two.
Yeah.
The direction.
Oh, come on. What do you have against Eric Stoltz?
Eric Stoltz, who only was there for a couple days.
No, I thought he.
I think he was there for. No, he was about.
I think it was like halfway through filming.
Yeah, I was gonna say about 50 or 60%, and then Robert Zemeckis like, this kid is not working.
It's because he was trying to method act.
He was very much a more serious actor, and he just had no experience in comedy, which is what they were doing.
And so they pivot.
So yeah, Zemeckis wanted Michael J. Fox, who he's perfect. Just Eric Stoltz was basically the Universal's pick, but do you know who Spielberg was pushing for?
What?
C. Thomas Howell. I think it could work because he is like.
The Outsiders kind of proved.
No, I mean, I've seen his comedy work, Soul Man aside.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Don't say Soul Man, please.
But he can be funny. That I think it could have worked. But I'm glad we got Michael J. Fox.
Yeah. No, C. Thomas Howell would have been all right, but Michael J. Fox was like the ideal cast choice.
And so was Christopher Lloyd, obviously.
Oh yeah.
I know they actually wanted because they wanted either Jeff Goldblum or John Lithgow.
Yeah, John Lithgow would have been good.
You see, that's the thing, though, right?
I think Jeff Goldblum could have been good, but I felt like he was too young.
Yeah,
he looked too young for Doc Brown.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that's the thing, though, is that we can only ever see them as
Marty and
Doc now, because that's who they are.
Yeah. But no, I could see John Lithgow because he has that wild.
I could see John Lithgow.
Like wild, crazy scientist kind of aesthetic because of Third Rock, but also like because Christopher Lloyd was like he adapted Leopold Starovsky's mannerisms.
But Christopher Lloyd was also the other option because one of the other producers and people involved in production worked on Buckaroo Banzai.
Yeah. I think Brennan had to go and do something real quick.
No, sorry.
Sorry.
Wow,
basically
proven wrong again.
Yeah, Buckaroo Banzai proves that John Lithgow could be as a Doc Brown.
And I also think, like I said, I think Goldblum could have pulled up, but he just looks too young compared to the other two.
Yeah.
Marty.
I was gonna say
I have to take you back to the
I think that could work
future.
when he's like. I think that'd be good when he's like rambling scientifically about how it all works.
Yes, but again, yeah, it has to be an older type man that
Yeah.
kind of like has a
Well,
wisdom
Jeff
about him,
Goldblum
even though
would be able
he's
to do it now.
yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, perfect trilogy. The first one is, I think, my favorite. It used to be the second one, but then going back and thinking about it, I'm like, no, the first one, because it's just so tight
know
of a
what?
script and direction.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
a contrarian and say that the
No,
third one is my favorite.
Which one?
It's fine. The third one.
Oh, yeah. I can tell you, when I went to film school, they used Back to the Future as a reference for like perfect screenwriting.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Jacen too. I say my favorite's the third one, but it's more because the first two movies were very Marty focused, and I really like how the third one gives Doc the spotlight.
Yeah.
I consider it like the second one to be the bridge more than a Marty one, because the first one's a Marty, the second one is to fix the shit that happened in between the movies.
And then the third one is to
the
help
one
Doc.
is his end.
Yeah.
Kind of like a balancing of the three. The balancing the two in the middle.
Which I love that part in 3 where, because everyone knows their catchphrases. Marty's like, "This is heavy," and Marty's like, "Great Scott." And Doc is like, "Great Scott," and I just like how they switched it around for that one.
Yeah, you're like, "Great Scott!" I know, this is heavy.
Marty. There's that word again, heavy. Why is everything so heavy in the future? Is something wrong with the Earth's gravitational pull?
What? Yeah.
I was just.
Yeah. And also, I'm the one that saw the deleted scenes these deleted scenes, you should never watch these deleted scenes of Back to the Future, where it's very racist.
You sound like a YouTube clickbait title.
No, you're talking about
yes, outtakes, not deleted scenes. Outtakes.
Never see the light of day.
Yeah. If you ever wanted to see Michael J. Fox basically playing a cholo.
Yes. All right. The most racist cholo you've ever seen in your life. But again, outtakes of the time.
My favorite is the one where they pulled the
prank. Sorry.
My favorite one is where they pulled a prank on Mike on Fox, where
yes,
car with Marty's mom, and they actually put real booze and not like fake one in the bottle.
Yes, yeah.
And
he's like, "Holy shit! What was?" Yeah.
And Leah Thompson is like cracking up.
Oh yeah, she loved it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what was it?
You won't believe these Back to the Future deleted scenes.
Basically one of the greatest movie villains of all time with Biff.
Yes, he goes through a gambit of like different angry men emotions and stuff. Like the first one, he's just brutal. The second one, he's just cold and cunning, and then the third one, he's just an idiot.
No, the second one, he's literally just Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like cold, cunning, and an idiot still, but cold and cunning.
Yeah, and that's another reason why I really like 3 is that I like Buford's my favorite Tannen just because it's like the most. It's him going to 11.
Yes,
yeah,
he is
the most
extremely just a villain.
He's like just evil.
Yeah. And
it's a full cartoon, and that's my favorite outtake of it is where he's like, he's doing the scene where Marty first meets him, and he just goes, "What's your name, Pilgrim? Pilgrim? What am I, John Wayne or something?" He just breaks the character so instantly, it cracks me up every time.
Yeah. He's just like, "What's your name? Why is it Pilgrim? He gets into it, and he knows the way the character is like, and
yeah. And he was also in Wing Commander, wasn't he?
3.
Yeah.
Wing Commander 3 with Mark Hamill.
But also, he is a regular voice actor in SpongeBob.
Oh,
yes.
I didn't know
that.
that.
Anytime when he's a tough guy voice, they get him. He's even in the movie. He's the guy that runs the bar that plays the goofy.
Oh, hell yeah! I didn't know that. That's awesome.
I'm a goofy goober. Yeah, you're a goofy goober.
Yeah, he's the one.
Rules.
Yeah, he's the one that goes up against Alec Baldwin and like he punches him up into the air and then lands into the Seeking bar and then
Yeah, he's also, I think in the show, he was that guy that wanted to kill SpongeBob, but pretended to be a bodyguard.
Yes.
Strangler.
Yeah, the Strangler. Yeah.
And I also know I think he was also the guy that was like the guy letting people in the Salty Spittoon.
Hey, welcome to the Salty Spittoon. How gay are you?
Yeah. It's like, I'm this gay.
I drank cereal without any milk.
That's pretty gay.
Okay, so want to just do spit round of just
spit
honorable
yeah,
mentions?
I would say about four honorable mentions per person.
Okay, you go first because I already have a list.
Off the top of my head, Prisoner,
Cowboy Bebop,
Alien,
Futurama,
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy,
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Whoa, yeah, that's a good one. Blade Runner,
Firefly and Serenity series.
Yeah.
And so anyway, this is our favorite sci-fi franchises. Hope you enjoyed it. What are your favorite sci-fi franchises that we didn't bring up? I know I missed. Like I said, I had to slim my honorable mentions down to a lot.
Yeah.
We have been. I don't know when the next episode will be. It will either be another discussion one where we do our Space Jam theme, or we do our look at Superman 2.
Superman 2, the other one.
Oh, the Superman 2.
Yes. Known everywhere for its Superman-liness.
I like Superman 2.
Yeah, I like Superman 2 also.
We were just making fun of the Orson Welles swine commercial.
I don't know why, but it just sounded like you got. I know, but it just sounded like make it seem like that one doesn't well like. I think it's better than 3. I love 4. I think 4 out of the refilms. I think 4 is my second favorite, but that's just because of how bad it is.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Superman 4 known everywhere for its awfulness.
Yes. Anyway, bye.
Goodbye. See you later.